grateful. You know, you need to be grateful for all the things you have. You need to say thank you. You should say thank you. What does it mean being grateful? I will tell you. Don't worry. Stay here and I will tell you. It means putting the focus, what you're focusing on, putting it, take it and put it on what you have, not on what you don't have, on what you have. I know it's hard a bit. I know, but our brain is like, no, but I don't have so many things, and I want so many things, and other people have them, and I don't, and I want them. Okay. Why it's so important to take your focus and put it on what you have and be grateful for it. First, you will feel more joy because, hey, I have this and I have this and I have this. Thank you. It's makes you feel happy when you see what I have this, right? It's fun to think what you have. Then I don't have. Makes me feel anxious. I don't like this feeling. I don't have this. But I want this, but I don't have this. No, I have. Okay. Makes you feel happy. It's making you be in the present moment with good things, because when we think about what we don't have, many times we do have, like money. Many times people are anxious about money and they think to themselves, I don't have money, but they have money to buy food and to pay the rent and to pay the bills. So they have money. Like things, they don't have more money to go to a restaurant, but they do have the money to live, to eat, to dress, right? So many times we have and don't have at the same time. And if we will be in the present, so when we will just sit for a second and think, well, I have money because I can afford this, and I can afford this, and I can afford this. So then you are very present with what you have, because we always have things. So it makes us be in the present and think about what we don't have, and if we will not have it, so what will happen? And it's bringing anxiety because we are in the future. And what we do have, it's in the present. We see what we have now. We don't think about what will happen. We will not have it in the future. This is what brings the fear. It will make you appreciate your life. Usually people don't think about their health every day. Being grateful for the ability to walk, to see, to hear, to touch, right? Because we take it for granted. But when a person doesn't feel well, the only thing he thinks about is being healthy. I remember last year, I had something on my body. Until this day, I don't know what the fuck it was. I was on antibiotics for 2 months overall. In this period of time of 3 months, like 2-3 weeks on antibiotics, finished, went to the doctor, didn't know what to do with me, gave me another antibiotics, other type, until the third antibiotics I was allergic to it. Very nice. Like a couple of months ago, I discovered that it makes you feel depressed. And a couple of months ago, I understood why I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't know what the hell is going on my skin. I couldn't go out to the sun. It was contagious to be around me. I couldn't sleep with my partner. I always had to do laundry of all of the stuff that I have on that I was sitting on and stuff like that. I couldn't see anyone at that time. Also, the doctors didn't know what I have, and very good doctors, okay? It was spreading on all over my skin. It was looking like coins. In 3 days, I had already 17 on all over my body. That period of time, I quit from the last job that I had, last temporary job that I had, to fulfill my dream as a content creator and as a comedian and an actress. I had to make so many videos and I just didn't want to. I couldn't look at myself and I just didn't want to do anything because I was only thinking about being healthy. When the antibiotics are not helping, and the doctors doesn't know what I have, and when I was allergic, the doctors told me that I just need to stop with everything, and then my body healed itself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to my body, thank you, thank you, thank you to my brain, everything. Thank you for just healing itself. When you have problems with your health, the only thing that you can think about is your health. So this is why you should always appreciate. Before, I was always saying that I'm grateful that I'm healthy and strong and awake before that thing, and I was also very, very, very grateful after that. Put your focus on what you can appreciate from what you have already. The cool thing is with being grateful is you will receive more of the things that you are putting your focus on. So if you're putting your focus on what you don't have, you will get more from that. And if you're putting your focus on what you have, and you're grateful for it, so you will get from that more. For example, you went on a trip, bought some presents for your friends, came back, gave the presents to your friends. One friend looking at the thing, looking at you, saying, "That's it," and start to complain. What can I do with it? Why couldn't buy me something more expensive? Blah, blah, blah. And the other friend is very, very, very grateful, and it makes you feel good. And even when he went on a trip, he bought you a present. Would you buy presents to both of them again? Not to both of them, right? Next time that you will go on the trip, you will buy a present to this friend who you felt he's appreciate you, right? He's grateful for you. That went overseas and bought you something when he was on the trip. And this son of a bitch who wasn't grateful, you will never buy him something again, right? Same with the universe. Because there is no good and bad. What you focus on, this is what you get. I'm sure that you have around you very positive people and very negative people. And maybe you are a positive person or a very negative person. You know who you are. But if you don't want to look from yourself because it's harder, look around you. Take a negative person who always complain about everything. Take a positive person, okay? The person who always complain about things, every time you will meet him, every day, he will have something to complain about. In some way, all of the bad things that can happen in this world always happens to him. From the minute he's waking up, always the coffee spills on him. Always he wasn't sleeping well. Always he have to run after the bus, and even then the bus is not stopping. So because of that he was late for work. The manager is yelling at him and wants to fire him because he always late in work. And then he's blah 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 blah. Right? You know those people, you know them. The other side, the positive, never complains. Always have, and this is the cool thing. Always, even if he wasn't sleeping good, he will always have energy. And this person, even if the coffee spills on him, he doesn't care because it's only a coffee that spills. A positive person will never happen the things that happening to the negative person. Not because he's luckier than him, but because he's attracting to him positive things. And he's always looking on the good things. Just pick two people. If you want, pick more. Pick at least one negative, one positive. And be in connection with them. Or just observe them. Just observe the energy, how they walk, how they talk, about what they are talking. The example that I gave you with the presents, this is what the universe do. You are grateful for things, I will give you more things to be grateful for. You are complaining about many things, I will give you more things to complain about. This person is only focusing on the things to complain about, so he will see only those things. Even if a good thing will happen to him, he will not notice it because his focus is only about what to complain about, I want to complain. So you need to shift your focus to what can I be grateful for? I want to be grateful. Grateful, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, what's fun to do, I have a rule when I see double the same number 2 times, like 13, 13, 2, 2, like 0, 2, 0, 2. It's time for a gratefulness, for being grateful. If something happened in your life, if you manifested something, you're walking on the beach, think to yourself, take responsibility, because you are here because of you. You woke up this morning, thank you, and you decided to make yourself feel better and take yourself to the beach and walk there. Thank you to the beach, thank you to the sea, and thank you to me. Huh? Fun, right? Also, a thing that I love to do when we are saying thank you. To who? When we're receiving something, right? When we have something that we wanted, when someone is giving us something, when you did something for yourself, so you're saying thank you to yourself. The thing is that you are receiving something. And the thing is not only say thank you for the magical things that happen in your life, it's also to say thank you for things that are not pleasant as the magical things. It's harder to be grateful to the people who harmed us. I know it's harder to be grateful to challenging times in our lives or a challenging situation. Many times I get angry at first. I get frustrated, sad, and then I don't want to be in this energy, in this mood, because it will not get me anywhere. I will be just stuck in a loop of unpleasant feeling. That the unpleasant feeling, it's not a bad thing. It's supposed to signal you something. Also, when life is not fair, it's just I prefer to look in it. I need to learn here something, because then it's easier to deal with the situation. I will give you an example from my life that happened recently. I'm an actress. I was working 2 times as an actress and in a commercial. Like the first time the payment was delayed, and this time it was almost delayed. And you know why it's like strange it's delaying? Because the production never paid on time. And my agent, the first time I had another agent, this time I have a wonderful agent. So she even sent me a photo of the messages. She was talking to the production manager or whatever it was, and he ignored her. She was sending messages, he didn't answer after a while. And the thing is that you are getting the payment. The counting starts from the end of the month, and the counting is for 90 days. I will explain. Where I was in a commercial it's February 20. So since the end of February plus maximum 90 days, this period of time I will get the payment. I don't know when in this period of time. Maybe you will get this after a month, maybe you will get this after 3 months, but you have to wait a lot of time to receive the money. So it's very annoying when after a long time, the money is still not coming, okay? The first time with the other agent, I received the money after 5 months, $1,000. This time, because of what happened last time, that the production just didn't pay it and forgot about it, this time I was on it, and I don't like to nod people, if I'm saying it right. I don't like to ask all the time the same questions and remind people, but I understand that because I was growing up as a people pleaser, so I'm also working on it too. I want to feel confident to say just no if I don't want to do something, or it's my money, so I should not be ashamed or embarrassed to ask, excuse me, what about the money? So last month I asked my agent when I will receive the money. She told me this month, at the beginning of this month. I asked again, and it turned out that the production didn't pay the money, $500, okay? So my agent started to write to the production company, and after a while they started to ignore her. And first I was feeling I don't want to always ask her, but I understood that she has so much work to do and so many actresses to think about and to work with. And it's mostly it's my money, so I have to be responsible for my money. I don't want to be afraid or to feel like I'm rude for asking about my money. It doesn't make sense, because I want to feel confident to ask, hey, I just want to make sure that I will get the money in time. So at first I was like very angry, because why the production company is not answering? What the hell is going on? I can't believe that I will receive the money again after the maximum time. That at the maximum time it's like 3.5 months, and I will get the money later, and maybe I will not get the money. Many times I just didn't want to do those fights, and I just didn't care about the money. I just wanted peace. But I need the money. I want the money. I don't think money is a bad thing. I don't want to be apologetic about speaking about money, about asking about money. I love money. And if I'm afraid to talk about money and ask about the money that I should get, why money should come to me. So I decided to put the shame aside, and I didn't care about how she's going to respond. I just want to say that my agent made me feel so good when I was asking her like 3 times a week, hey, what about the money? Do you know what's going on? And tomorrow it's the last day, and today they send me the money. So I didn't get it yet, but they sent me the money already. And at first I was very angry, but I know that I had to learn how to stand for the things that are mine, and to learn how to talk about money, and to feel good when I'm asking, what about my money? I can't wait to receive it, So even when things like that are happening, I'm not talking about tragic things, right? Things like that just annoys you a bit, or people that annoy you or something like that. Just think about how you can say thank you to the situation, what you can learn about yourself, how you can change, what it means about you. Do you like what it means about you? Do you want to live like that, or do you want to change it? And also, being grateful on things that you don't like to do, for example, will make it more fun to do it. When I have dishes, for example, many people don't like to do dishes. I, in the past, didn't like to do dishes too. But now, when I have a pile of dishes, it means that you have food. It means that you have ingredients, groceries. It means that you have many groceries, and that you can also have some friends and make them food to eat. When you have food, it means that you have money. And when you have money, so you can not only buy basic food and food that you love to eat and food that's good for you, you can buy many more things. So, Almaz, mayo. So when I look at the pile of dishes, I'm grateful, because I'm like, oh my God, look how many food we ate today. And my partner is the one who's cooking, and my partner made such a fabulous dish with all of the dishes I have to wash right now. So thank you for the dishes that also helped us. How you can use the thank you and being grateful on lots of areas in your life. I hope that all of those examples that I gave, and all of the ways I showed you in how to be grateful in life, and it will make you feel better. And when you feel happier, and when you feel grateful, and when you put your focus on the good things, I am sure that you will have a life full of magical adventures. Thank you, because I am here because of you. And I hope that many people will see this video. And it's not only depends on me, on my content, it's also depends on your help. This is why I'm so grateful to you for watching, for putting the time and the energy to listen to me and work on ourselves and live life and live our life in a magical way together. Share the video with other people, with other friends, to make their life better too. And I'm also very grateful if you are subscribing, if you are liking, and I will be so happy to read what you have to say about this video, and what examples do you have from your own life experiences, how gratefulness helped you in your life to feel better. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I wish you a magical day.